How you doing, folks? This is Tamil Aker, your favorite home inspector. Um, I'm coming to you guys today with some information as it pertains to your air conditioning system, specifically about the EPA's uh, phase out of R-22 refrigerant. So for those of you who don't know, the EPA is the Environmental Protection Agency, and they work on creating safe legislation to enforce as it pertains to Clean Air Acts, the environment, different things as it pertains to the wastewater systems, different things of that nature. But today, here to talk specifically about air conditioners and some things that you should be on the lookout for. If anything, like I said, this is information. Take it with a grain of salt if it pertains to you. If it does not, you can keep it pushing, right? So I'm gonna turn the camera around because the first thing I want to talk about is the refrigerant. So I'm looking at a unit here. It was manufactured back in 2005, and right here it tells what type of refrigerant. This HCFC 22. That is the nature or the reason for this conversation. This specific refrigerant type is being phased out. So the availability of it in 2020 will potentially be somewhat limited. Just depends. There's a bunch of different, how should I say, things around that where it'll tell you if you can get it or not. But nonetheless, I'll provide you with the information direct from the EPA's website, so you can go out there and research for yourself, so you can see and read it for yourself to see what's going on. But the other part of this conversation is more or less directed straight to people's home warranty programs. So a lot of home warranty programs out there may be handling the phase out, excuse me, differently. Meaning, some warranty plans out there will say they have what they call aggregates for replacement or for different systems and components of your home. I'll give you an example. There's one warranty company out there that I had a client to come in contact with who needed to have some work done, and they basically told them, hey, our warranty plan only covers up to $500 a year towards the repair or replacement of air conditioning equipment. So what does that mean? After they pay their deductible, if the cost of repair is less, excuse me, is less than $500 or right at $500, they're good. Anything more than that, this client is going to have to come out of their pocket for that. So just to kind of give you some insight, the average system replacement cost, and these are just averages, roughly give or take, you have brand, location, availability, all of these different factors come into play, can be somewhere between $5,000 to $6,000. So if you're in a situation where you have to replace your unit, that's what it's going to cost. If your warranty program only covers $500, or they'll only give you $500 towards the replacement, you are responsible for the rest. So what does that mean? For all of you folks out there, you have these different warranty programs out there. I know how mine works, but you may not have mine. What you need to do is go out there and give them a call to find out if you have a problem in 2020 and going forward. How are they going to address the repair or replacement of your HVAC equipment? So I'm making this video because I think people need to be aware, because not all the time things happen. There are things happening politically, and sometimes we're just not aware. But there are things that happen in all of these different industries: auto industry, the home industry, we're just not aware, but not knowing is really is on you, right? So it's, most people don't know these things until they need to know them. So I'm trying to create an opportunity here for folks to get ahead of the curve and have an understanding about what their system is and how their warranty plan, if they have one, is going to respond in the event you need their services. So it's pretty simple. First step is go to your unit, the one in the attic or in the hallway closet, and the one outside. So the one on the inside of the home, that's called your air handler, furnace, all of those different names work. But what you're really looking for is the data plate that has a bunch of numbers on it, and because that's what's going to give you the information on what type of refrigerant your system uses. The unit outside, this one over here, that's called a compressor or condensing coil. The one on the inside of the house is typically an evaporator coil. So we don't care about all the fancy names. You just need to know that it can be very expensive to replace. I'll give you an example. Me personally, a couple of years back, several years ago, at my previous home, I had to end up replacing the exterior compressor because the builder chose to just go with a brand, the cheapest one they can get in there. It died after about 5 years. Well, after purchasing another one and upgrading somewhat, and after getting a discount, that unit cost me $3,300. Way above $500, right? So at that point in time, this was some years ago. This was pre-Tamil knowing or being involved in all these different warranty programs. I didn't have one. So basically I had to come out the pocket for that. Now, if you can just afford to do that, great. I have no problems with that. But nonetheless, I want people to be aware. So a full system replacement, if you figure $3,000 for the piece, the component outside, potentially another $3,000 to $4,000 for the unit inside, labor, yada, yada, yada. It can be very, very expensive. So what does that mean? Step one is go to your unit and go to that data plate. And once again, look to see what type of refrigerant. If it says HCFC 22, that means this particular one, this is the one that's being phased out. It might say HCFC 22 or 410A. That's a good thing because that means the unit also takes the newer refrigerant that's more environmentally friendly. Same thing for the interior unit. It might say that or both. I have run into situations where the internal components of a unit, excuse me, have been replaced, and I've had to kind of, because we don't open these units up, but I saw some of the equipment on the inside where it said it was 410A or it takes the newer refrigerant, but the unit outside, there were no new stickers on it. But through some investigation, I found out, hey, they had already replaced the internal components in this one particular home, so that's great. But if you're just never had any work done, this video is for the person who's never had any work done and they need to know what's going on. This is how you find out. Step one, go to your unit, see what type of refrigerant it takes. If you don't have, if you do have some type of home warranty program, your next call should be to that company so you can figure out what type of coverage they have in the event of repair, if repair or replacement is needed. This is the $6,000 to probably $8,000 phone call, right, that you need to make. If you don't have that coverage, feel free to give me a call. I can help you out to get you with someone who can help you or with a company that will protect you and give you those aggregates, but it allows you to shop around. Do what you want to do, right? Shop around. You don't have to use mine. It's great if you do, but if not, do your research, find out what the situation is. With that being said, I'll end it there. I think I've given you all the information you need. How to find out what type of refrigerant your system uses, who to call, right? So call your warranty company, and if you don't have any type of warranty, you still want to know what type of refrigerant you have so you can begin to repair. Because it's not a matter of if, especially here in Texas, if that system is going to need to be serviced, it's when. It's when. That unit should be serviced typically at least twice a year, once before the cooling season and once before the heating season anyway. So just some food for thought, some things to be aware of. So other than that, this is your favorite home inspector in the DFW Metroplex area, Tamil Akers, signing off. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if I don't get a chance to talk to you before then. But anytime you need the best, not the rest, the best home inspector in the industry, give me a call at 972-590-8719. Or you can always hit us up on the web for bookings and information at ahidfw.com. All righty, folks, you guys have a great day. Stay blessed, and however you choose to celebrate the holidays with family and friends, be safe and have a great time. All right, bye-bye.